Welcome, everyone. Before we get started with our program more officially, we have two pieces of business. One, make sure you turn your cell phones off. We sure don't want any creepy music out there while we're singing. And second, I would like to welcome, she's right over there, she's Sergeant Deborah Cross of the United States Marine, who has a few things to say.
Thank you guys, first of all, for having us out yet again. And today I kind of wanted to just take a second and say thank you. Because of the collection that we were able to do here last year, coupled with other community events that we had support us last season, Larimer County Toys for Tots was able to impact the lives of 8,000 children here locally. So you guys deserve a big round of applause for yourself because you were a huge part of that. And that being said, I know things kind of got a little bit of a slow start across the board this year for a lot of different things. So we're going to go ahead and leave our boxes. We're going to take all of the amazing things that you guys have already given us. I have requests for bikes that you guys have completely filled, so I don't have to worry about that. I thank you so much for that. We're going to leave our boxes here until the 19th. And we'll be back sometime on the 20th to go ahead and pick those up to make sure we get time to distribute them before Christmas. But thank you guys. Every year, your support just grows, and it's amazing the amount of children that we get to impact here locally because of people and organizations like you. So thank you so much, and Merry Christmas.
So you can keep on giving is what we're hearing. That's wonderful. Welcome to your Heritage Todd Creek Crooners Holiday Concert. We're so pleased that you are here to join us. Welcome the holidays, no matter what tradition you celebrate this season. This year marks our 11th year of bringing concerts to the community. Yeah, you can clap. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you. It's our hope today that you will feel the holiday spirit and great joy in our singing. Our opening song was Welcome the Holidays. We have someone still clapping. Thank you. That's awesome. By composer and arranger Greg Gilpin. Our next song, An Angelic Christmas Medley, is a selection of traditional carols also arranged by Greg Gilpin. It begins with a light jazz feel and then moves along with a piano accompaniment. It touches upon the angelic lyrics of Christmas carols that you should recognize. After that medley, we will slow it down a little bit with a song that's become a timeless classic, Christmas song, also known as Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. The song was written by Mel Torme and Robert Wells. It was first recorded in 1946 by Nat King Cole. And it's been recorded many times over the years around the world. It leaves us with a warm seasonal glow as we sing about turkey, mistletoe, tiny tots with their eyes all aglow, and they are still wondering if reindeer really do fly. So sit back, enjoy, and welcome the holidays.
Our Crooners Holiday Ensemble is going to perform the next song. So while they're setting up, I want to tell you a bit about Feliz Navidad, the joyful holiday classic with the feel-good rock groove. It was written in 1970 by Puerto Rican singer and songwriter, Jose Feliciano, and perhaps because of its simple Spanish chorus, the traditional Spanish Christmas and New Year's greeting, Feliz Navidad, Prospero Ano y Felicidad, which means Merry Christmas, Prosperous New Year, and happiness, and its equally simple English verse, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. It has become a holiday classic. In fact, according to the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers, it is one of the top 25 holiday songs of all time. Our holiday ensemble will perform this tune for you with piano, guitar, and percussion accompaniment. And after the ensemble has finished their performance, you will have a chance to join them and shine by singing a few sing-alongs. So get ready. And now, the Crooners Holiday Ensemble and Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a merry Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a merry, I want to Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a merry, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas to the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a merry, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
I need a lot of guidance. But it felt good to sit down. It's your turn. You get to sing. So let's start with, let it snow. If you get out your handouts you have there, the words are there, so sing along.
Outside is frightful, and the fire is so delightful, and since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, because there's no signs of stopping, and a cross and horn for popping, the lights are turned way down low, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dears are still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Oh, that's good. Did I mention this is an audition? We always need new people for the Crooners, so sing it out. We're listening. How about Winter Wonderland?
Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, that you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland.
Let's give them a hand.
Well, you all sounded wonderful. We'll have to try some more sing-alongs in a few minutes. We will now sing another holiday classic that you've heard in many different versions. Leroy Anderson's Sleigh Ride is a sparkling holiday treasure in an exciting new setting by arranger Mark Breimer. Few songs so completely capture the joy shared by family and friends during the winter season. Then we will sing Still, 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 a precious Austrian carol that is combined with the world's most recognized carol, Silent Night. While the author is unknown, the German translation is Hush, 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 for Baby Wants to Sleep, which allows for the incorporation of Silent Night. We will follow that with I'll Be Home for Christmas, which was first recorded in 1943 by Bing Crosby. It was originally written to honor soldiers overseas during World War II who longed to be home at Christmas time. And it is from the point of view of a soldier writing a letter to his family. In the message, he tells the family he will be coming home and to prepare the holiday for him, and requests snow, mistletoe, and presents on the tree. The song ends on a melancholy note with the soldier saying, "I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams." We'd like to dedicate this song to all of our military men and women on both foreign and domestic soil whose duties keep them from their family this season.
another ensemble for you now. The Notables are going to sing Christmas Shopping Blues by Ruth Morris Gray. This song looks at the pressure and stress we place on ourselves during the holidays with shopping, getting the right gifts, and having enough money, but also a great solution right at our fingertips. The Notables are Joe Eddy, Judy Hemp, Deanna Johnson, Barb Peterson, and Mary Lou Vollmer. The Notables are accompanied by Deb Degnan on the piano. After their song, they will lead us all in a few more sing-alongs. Ladies and gentlemen, the Notables.
Shopping blues, blues, blues.
privilege of inviting you to join us now again for some sing-alongs. The first one we're going to sing is Rudolph, or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I did some little homework, of course, Googled it. But I knew it had started out as a children's story and given out by the Montgomery Ward store, if you remember them. But Rudolph is celebrating 2 birthdays this year. That story was written and given out 80 years ago this Christmas. And then the song was written 10 years later. So it will be 70 years old this Christmas. If you notice in your lyric sheet, if you picked one up, it can start different ways. And tonight we're going to start right off with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to love to call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll run your story.
Thank you. The next song we're going to sing is Deck the Hall. And I still think there's a discussion to be had because in the program it says Deck the Hall, and in your lyrics it says Deck the Halls. So I guess you can sing it either way you want to. So please join us for Deck the Halls.
Our concert tonight recognizes and celebrates that this is a season of a multi-religious events. So our next song is in recognition of Hanukkah. A Hanukkah Remembrance uses the familiar Hebrew phrase, Nes Gadol HaYasham, or a great miracle happened there. And it's intertwined with English lyrics in a sensitive and reflective piece. Midway through the piece, Ron Romick will briefly recite the story of Hanukkah over piano accompaniment. The next song, Inscription of Hope, is another reflective piece by composer Randall Stroop. The elements used to create this song came from diverse sources, such as a Jewish text and a Russian folk melody. But the message is universal. Hope and firm belief will eventually reign victorious over all the odds. Molly Cotton provides the spoken introduction to this song. We follow that with What Child Is This?, the traditional Greensleeves tune seasoned with a dash of Renaissance and a rhythmic whimsy. This complex rhythm is a new treatment of an old Christmas classic.
Okay, there was some competing music there, was it? Coming from the music. What's the score?
Hanukkah's the Jewish festival of lights. It is a celebration that lasts for 8 days and commemorates the victory of the Maccabees over the Syrian king Antiochus in the year 165 BC. Upon their victory, the Maccabees set out on an 8-day dedication of the temple. As the story is told, only one jar of pure oil was found to light the lamp of thanksgiving. Such a small amount normally would last for only 1 day, but the flame burned brightly for 8 days and 8 nights. The Jews consider this a miracle. Today, the Hanukkah festival celebrates that a great miracle happened there.
The Holocaust is a stunning reminder of the tragic results of prejudice and hate toward other people. But it is also a reminder that hope held firm will eventually reign victorious over the greatest of odds. The following words were inscribed on the walls of a cellar in Cologne, Germany, where Jews were hiding from the Nazis during World War II. Hope was all they had to hold on to. Hope was their only bridge to a brighter tomorrow.
Even when there's no one there.
Thank you. Before we sing our last two songs, we want to recognize some people with special thank yous. CCMC has always supported this holiday concert, and we thank Heather and her staff for their support. We thank Don Vollmer and his welcoming team. We appreciate all you do on concert days. We thank Bruce Curry, who is recording this concert for future enjoyment. We thank our sound technicians, Dan Kettle, Ken Barenberg, John Milne, and Bob Tan, for setting up all of this equipment and making us sound good. We thank Mark Simons and his crew for coordinating the riser setup to make us look good. You may have noticed that there's someone on stage tonight or today who wasn't here last year. We are blessed and thrilled to have Cindy McCaskill back with us this season as our piano accompanist. Cindy. Thank you so much. You have made these concerts possible. We also are appreciative of Lynn Smith and Dean Radu for directing the Crooners this year. They have devoted many hours in a short span of time to collaborate on the director duties. Thank you. Most of all, we thank all of you for being here today. Some of you have attended our concerts, or conferences, wow, slipped back into the world of work, our concerts year after year, and some of you are here for the first night. We hope you have enjoyed this time as much as we have enjoyed singing for you. While these concerts are free to the community, we do incur expenses for the production, the music, the equipment, the programs, the ballroom rental, supplies, things like that. A small contribution in the tip jar as you leave would be most appreciated to help us with the expenses. And now we close our concert with two songs we've sung in the past. The piece by Michael Clausen beautifully intertwines the first Noel with Pachelbel's famous Canon in D. A Merry Christmas Medley is a joyful collection of 6 favorite and familiar holiday songs.
nature sing.